ASAD MALIK from Behind the Gloves, joined by the promoter who put on an absolute cracker of a show this evening, Frank Warren. Frank, first of all, I think it's safe to say thank you on behalf of the fans for putting on a great show. What was your analysis of tonight?
Well, it was a great show, and I really appreciate what that you say that. That's what we try to do. We try to do it for the fans, and that's what we focus on. And we deliver quality events and quality fights. And I think I was privileged tonight to be able to promote and be involved, which I think is the best fight I've ever seen in a world title fight I've ever seen in a British ring in my time in boxing.
Frank, you've been in the game for a long time, seen many a good fights. Warrington-Frampton, straight from the first bell. Did you anticipate this fight's going to go the way it did? Straight from, like you said, it was like a Hagler Hearns of Britain.
Well, to be quite honest, I didn't think the fight would go the distance. And when it started like that and went into the second and third round, I didn't think it could go the distance. It's a testament to these two guys, their resolve, their heart, their fighting spirit, that it did. And it was just a classic. It was a total classic. It was brilliant.
It was Warrington's engine. Both men were really tough, but I think Warrington was just that eagerness to win.
I think that's a good analysis of it, though. They both got they're both tough guys. They both got their fighting heart. But I think Warrington, just his work rate was a little bit better.
Moving on, Warrington going on from here. Bigger and bigger things in America. Would you like to even bring the champions from America like your Valdez, Leo Santa Cruz over here, but such a great following and turnout tonight?
Absolutely. For me, he's now the best featherweight in the world. I mean, they were the two great featherweights, and he proved that he was the best featherweight in the world tonight. In my opinion, he beats Valdez, he beats Santa Cruz. I think he beats them all.
Frank, a lot of people said this fight tonight was Warrington's title versus Frampton's career. So if you said in the press conference there that you would back up whatever he wanted to do, as a promoter, if he now wanted to hang his gloves up, would you fully back him on that decision as well?
We signed a new deal. If he wants to do that, I would respect that, and I would shake his hand and wish him all the best for the future. That's his choice, him and his family's choice. He's got to do what he feels is right for him, and I'm with him. Whatever he wants to do, I like Carl. I admire him. He's been a great guy to work with. He's been a joy to work with, and whatever he wants to do, I'm there for him.
Frank, every fight on this, even including the undercard, could have been a main event fight. Just moving on from the Frampton-Warrington fight, Billy Joe Saunders, 2018, he has ticked off that yes, he has fought. Oscar De La Hoya was earlier on saying that Billy Joe Saunders is one of Canelo's opponents on the wish list. Is that a fight that you'd be interested in going in?
Well, he says it's on the wish list. He hasn't got a wish for it. Just pick the phone up. We've been trying to make that fight for 4 years. Talk is cheap. Oscar, if you want it, you got my number. Pick the phone up. And we'll make that fight in a heartbeat. Absolutely in a heartbeat. It's not a problem. We'll do it. Phone me and we'll sign a contract there and then. We signed 2 contracts with Golovkin twice for 2 fights, and they never happened.
And also, I just wanted to get your take on Demetrius Andrade, the gun charge. There was, obviously, but you being so busy with the fight, I really doubt that you've seen the social media. There was a little back and forth between Billy Joe and Andrade tonight. What is the standing with everything? Have you got any knowledge on that?
No, not really at the moment. I have to have a look at that and have a discussion. I mean, all I've been trying to do is get Bill back in the swing. He's had a terrible year. Some of the problems self-inflicted. He was totally unjustly stripped of his. Unjustly treated in Massachusetts and vacated his title, which was a great shame that he had to do that because he's an undefeated champion. We wanted to get him out tonight, so we set himself up for a good 2019. I want him out again in March. I don't want him sitting on his backside. I don't want him getting fat and lazy. I want him fighting. He's a quality fighter, and I hope he's taking inspiration from his big mate Tyson Fury to move forward.
Speaking of Tyson Fury, what did you think of Tommy Fury's performance tonight?
I thought he'd done really well. For his first fight. It's being a his brother. It's a bit of think to get into the ring and you sort of got to emulate, you know, for me, the #1 heavyweight in the world. But he went out there and done what he had to do, and he's done it well, and he's showed he's got a good work rate, and he obviously likes boxing, he likes the game, so I predict a big future for him.
What made tonight a great card was every fight was 50-50, Heffron, Williams, but Williams done a brilliant job. British middleweight champion now, and what's next for Liam Williams?
Well, we're going to have to wait and see in the new year, but he done a job, he came out and, you know, he just couldn't get going running, and that was it. Mark, he just couldn't get going. That was what was unfortunate.
Any message for the fans, Frank, finally?
Merry Christmas. Thank you for all your support over the past 12 months. We're going to deliver some value for money shows for you next year, and hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a peaceful time with your families.
ASAD Malik from Behind the Gloves with Frank Warren here in Manchester.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this icon right here and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. And we also have a free app available on iTunes and Google Play, so make sure you go and download that. Bye Fight fans.